Look, I'm gonna be very honest and transparent with you. If you are watching this video, it is because you know for a fact that God has more for you. You are not meant to live an average life. You know in your heart and in your soul, every job that you work at, every time that you clock in, everything that you're doing, you just know that you are destined for greater. You just know that you're not meant to stay in your hometown. You're meant for more. You're meant to just excel and be great. Always had that internal feeling that there has to be more to life. And you just know that you are meant to impact the world in a serious way. This conversation is for you. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Carly. I have a heart to just help women find their identity, become more like God, and to just like prosper in any circumstance that they're in. I don't believe that there is a rock bottom. I believe that God created each of us for a very purpose, to have impact and to have drive and ambition and to just accomplish something on this earth that brings generational change, wealth, and so much more. I even wrote a book about it, y'all. Bloom Anyway is a book literally about becoming the woman that God created you to be. So if you watch this video and you're interested and you want to go even deeper into the conversation, go ahead, get my book, okay? So let's get into the conversation. First and foremost, I just want to say that you have to have a relationship with God. You have to. Nothing in this world can be done without going to the person who created the world. Like, we have to understand that everything in this life is out of our control. Like, we have to go to the source. We have to go to the one who knows all, who knows us, who knows our plans in life, who knows where we're supposed to go. We have to go to God about everything. So number one, build a relationship with God. I am not saying that it is going to be an easy journey. I'm not saying that at all. But if you truly want to know your purpose in life, you have to know who God is, and you have to have a relationship with him. So I would just say, like, start with prayer. Pray to God, repent, find a church, find a home church, find small groups that you can talk to, find people in Christ that you can get mentorship from and that you can bounce off ideas with. Like, find people who know God so you can, you know, have community around you to support you. So yeah, I would just say build a relationship with God. Start praying, start journaling to God, open up that Bible. Like, literally open up this Bible, read the Gospels, know who Jesus is, and I promise you, everything else will make sense. Number two, I need you to get very serious. Get very serious. People always talk about wanting more, but how bad do you really want it? Because that's really what it comes down to. You know when you want it so bad to the point where nothing can stop you from getting that thing. Like, I need you to get so focused. I need you to create a plan. I need you to, like, write everything down, plan it all out, take it to God, and really execute each and every step. Literally, becoming the woman that God created you to be is simply about execution. It's about going forth with the ideas that he gave you. If God told you something, do it. If God gave you an idea, follow through with it, execute it. Don't sit on it, don't ponder on it, don't wait until somebody gives you a green light. Stop seeking approval from other people. All you have to do is pray about it and allow God to walk with you through it, and everything will be okay. This leads me to my next point. Your environment is very important. If you are surrounded with people who are so focused on boys, drama, drugs, drinking, clubbing, all they care about is when they're gonna get drunk again. All they care about is the next man they're gonna sleep with. All they care about is what money they're spending on whatever they're spending it on that's not investing into their lives. You need to cut it out. Surround yourself with people who you admire. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded as you. Surround yourself with people who are ambitious, who also think this life, we are meant to do something big. Surround yourself with people who are willing to support you and push you and just like have that same drive, that same ambition as you, because those are people who are going to really understand why you can't go out to that party. Those are people who are going to understand why you might have to stay down for a few months and stack your bread up so you can invest in your business. Like, those are the people you need to be around. So find yourself around like-minded individuals. This is also, I guess, a part of the environment point, but from my experience, if you want to get where you need to be, you can't be in a relationship. You have to take a break from trying to fall in love and find your partner and find this and find that. Like, I need you to really hone in and focus on you first. Focus on healing yourself first, because life is hard. We've all been through a lot of stuff, and before you can just just jump forth into the woman that God created you to be, you have to allow him to heal the wounds that you never dealt with, that you can't heal on your own. You have to allow God to heal you. Go through that season of just self-love and like really allowing God to heal and work his way through you. Allow God to do that first before you go and try to accomplish these big goals and find your husband and all this and that. Like, you really just have to focus. God needs you to concentrate. That is the only way that you will be able to have a clear mind, a sound heart, and be able to really focus and hone in on your goals. You don't have time to be worrying about who he's texting. You have to be able to focus on yourself in this season. If you are really serious about becoming the woman that God created you to be, you have to be very serious about your environment and what you're doing with your time, who you're surrounding yourself with. All of these things have to be considered. But if you do have a partner who supports you, pushes you, and you guys are both on your grind, both building each other up, girl, I love that for you. Okay, I love that for you. Just make sure that you are able to have your boundaries and be able to like have your work and your relationship. And like, you know, like I feel like that's for like next level. But if you're just starting out, I would say, you know, like focus on yourself, which leads me to my next point. Once you do those two things, you build a relationship with God, change your environment / focus on yourself. This is when you begin to execute. Execution is everything. When you want to become the woman that God created you to be, you have to be willing to look stupid. You have to be willing to try in front of people. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to just like not care about what people think. Like, go out and do that thing. Post that video. Go out and evangelize if that's what God is calling you to do. Go out and talk to people or network and connect, whatever God is calling you to do. You have to be willing to put your pride to the side, put your comfort to the side, put your desires to the side to really walk that narrow path, get to exactly where God is calling you to be. Nothing in this world can happen without execution. If you're sitting here with 1,000 videos in your drafts, waiting for somebody to give you the green light to whatever it is that you know that God is calling you to do, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone to do it. That's just it. And once you step out of that comfort zone, that's when the execution happens. And the thing is, you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be nervous. I still get nervous sometimes, but that's where God comes in, and you just give it to him and you go your merry way, because you know it's in God's hands. The Bible talks about picking up your cross, and that means denying yourself and picking up your cross to follow Jesus. That means dropping everything that you have to just have faith and follow him. Be ready to fail. Be ready to fail. Be ready for things not to go well. When you're on the path and on the journey to becoming the woman that God created you to be, you will have times where things just don't make sense, where you just feel like God is quiet. You feel like you don't know what's coming next. All you can depend on is your faith. And that's what we have to do as Christians anyway. But failing is okay. Failing just means that you take the lesson that you needed to learn from that situation into the next version. Because the thing with us and with God is he won't show you the final destination. He will show you just enough to get you to the next step. And then the next step. And then the next step. And it's just like a continuous cycle until you get to your final destination. While you're making those steps towards your final destination, you are going to have seasons where you fail. You are going to have seasons where you have to try again. It's like a video game. Like, you have to keep doing the level until you get past that one thing that you keep tripping up on. And then once you get through, it's on to the next level. And that's exactly what becoming the woman of God looks like. It looks like be committed to the process. It is literally about being committed to the process. It's not about the final destination. It is literally about the journey and the process getting there, because that is where you find your character, your abilities, and your growth, and your healing, and your friendships, and your identity in the process. It is in the process where you become the woman that God created you to be. I am nowhere near my final destination, but guess what? I wrote a book about becoming the woman that God created me to be, because I passed the level. I don't know what level I'm on now, but I'm on a level that I can talk about this, okay? So I just want you to know that it's gonna happen. You're gonna fail, and that's okay. Mistakes are gonna happen. You're gonna fail, and you're gonna have to get up and try again, because that's where a lot of people stop. They fail, they mess up, and they stay in this scarcity mindset that they're afraid to fail again. But that's where the enemy wants to attack the most. The enemy wants you to think that you don't have what it takes to become the person that God created you to be. The enemy doesn't want you to know. The enemy doesn't want you to pursue God's plans. He wants you to stay stuck in that place. And the devil is a liar. He wants to kill, steal, and destroy. So why are we doing that to ourselves? Why are we condemning ourselves? Why are we shutting ourselves out before anybody can welcome us in. Like, we have to be able to think outside of failure being something that we never want to happen. No, fail. So you know that that's not going to work. So you have to try something else, but you have to have the commitment to the process to do that. Which leads me to my next point. Number 5. Number 5 kind of reflects the last point about failure. Enjoy the process. Have joy. Like, actually enjoy life. People think that you have to just be so like focused and you can't enjoy life. Like, when I said that, like, don't focus on partying and focus on yourself and things like that, yeah, do that. But enjoy the journey. Have joy. Celebrate yourself. Work hard. And when you make an accomplishment, celebrate it. Because if you're just chasing the final destination, if you're just chasing money and you're not chasing the person that you're becoming, you are never going to be satisfied. You are never going to be satisfied. You are always going to be chasing a dollar amount, be chasing something that you are going to literally miss out on life. So enjoy the process. Enjoy each version of yourself. Love each stage of life that you are in, because it is important. It is so important to enjoy every stage that you're in, because you are going to look back and feel so bad that you didn't love yourself, because love is the goal. At the end of the day, love is the goal. To love yourself, to love who you're becoming, to love your life, to love God. It's just, love is the goal. So if you are so honed in, focused on material things and whatever you're trying to get to, because becoming the woman that God created you to be doesn't just mean sustaining a business. It doesn't just mean getting money. It doesn't just mean just being successful. Or maybe even you need to define what success means to you. Because for me, success means that I'm not just a millionaire. I am a great daughter. I'm an amazing friend. I'm an amazing person. I take care of people in my community. Like, it's so many different levels to success. Enjoy the process, enjoy the stages, and just be you. Become the best version of you. How can you be better than who you were yesterday? And yeah, those are the 5 things. I feel like those 5 things has helped me be really great at appreciating the journey. And it's just made me so strong. It's made me so wise. And it's made me just who I am today. So yeah, I really hope that this video was helpful. If you guys want a deeper dive into practical steps, I would highly recommend Getting Blue Anyway. This book is actually so surreal that I'm holding it in my hands, because this is my journey. It talks about my journey. It talks about ways that you can heal from being broken, and how you can literally bloom anywhere in any season that you're in. Obviously not staying there, but how to overcome situations that you felt like there is no way out. You know, like, there is no other way. Like, this book is everything. If you want to step boldly in your new beginnings, go ahead, cop that book, girl. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more content, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys. Also, if you want to talk about more things like this one-on-one, I do have a mentorship program where you can reach out to me and we can have one-on-one meetings about this kind of thing. So if you are interested in that, don't forget to click that link in the description so we can talk and we can become the best version of ourselves. So we can become the woman that God created us to be. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day. See ya. Bye.